Is my project walkthrough review week 4 in Java 2. I'll start with the rubric here. Okay, comments must be used to place the student's name at the top of all Java files. I did make sure of that on every single app. So also assignments must be submitted with the proper naming conventions and contain only the required files, which I have here. And everything wants to do everything at once, so my computer's running slow here. I have my action bar APK, my nav drawer APK, readme text file, and spinner APK, which are the assignments that I'm turning in. My project compiles with a minimum SDK of API 14 and API 19. I'm going to turn in a walkthrough video. All my code is pushed to a private Git repo, which the instructor has access to. I'm turning in the action bar app as well as 2 other navigation apps. I did have trouble with one, so I'll go ahead and get into my apps here. I want to start with the navigating around. Go ahead and add a couple contacts here. And my emulator's a little slow, so bear with me. And I'm a little dyslexic. Okay, so I have 3 names here. When we click and hold on a name, it pops up the contextual action, and we can either dismiss it or we can delete my name, and it deletes the correct name, and it updates the list view. And we can go ahead and delete another name, and it does the same thing. The contextual action bar. Contextual action bar is properly started on a long press of a list item and closed once the user selects an action. Yeah, it started on a long press and closed once the user selects an action. So basically, if I select that action, it closes, or if I select the delete action, it closes. And the correct item is deleted from the list when selecting the delete action, and the list is automatically updated to reflect this change, which is exactly what happened here. Action bar is properly utilized for a new and save. Actually, my action bar is properly utilized for the new. However, the save, I did have trouble with implementing that. Also, I don't have an overflow section used to reset the form. It seemed as I was spending a lot of time trying to figure out how to do that, and I still had other apps to create. So I'll go ahead and go over my code here. Basically, I added a set on item long click listener, and then added the delete index from the position, and then started the action mode callback in my on create view. Also, I added contextual action callback methods, the on create action mode, the on prepare action mode, the on action item clicked, which handles all that stuff. And I also added a toast message in there when the contact gets deleted, and also the on destroy action mode. This was pretty easy for me. Alright, we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. We'll do our case study 1. This app was very easy for me. Basically, I just created fragments for each team, and I decided to use for the Little League, I decided to use the navigation drawer. So I added 6 fragments for each team, and then just used one fragment layout in the container to switch them all out. So I'll go ahead and show this app here. Okay, we have our 6 teams with 9 players each, and each team has different player names. Carrie, Jerry, Barry, Larry, Terry, Harry. Anyways, that's case study 1 here. So basically what I did was I used a switch case and added the fragment to replace in the container. So each one gets clicked and gets replaced with the fragment. That's pretty much it for that app. I'll go and move on to the next one. And this is my last one here. And this is my news app for case study 3. And I went ahead and used the spinner navigation method for this one. This is my current news page. This is my featured story page where the featured story would go. This is my image gallery to where the user would select an image and it would take them to the story. And also I have settings page to disable data over mobile. I'll go ahead and show the code here. Basically I had a fragment class for each item for the current story, featured story, image gallery, and settings. And then I also had layout fragments for each one of those. And basically I instantiated the fragments in the onCreate method, and then added string IDs to the array adapter. On navigation item selected, basically I used the position with case numbers and also the ID for each one, and it replaces the fragment out in the container. Well, this is Matthew Dart for Java 2 week 4. Thanks for watching.